Welcome back to Recorder Karate, and this is the video for your brown belt. I cannot believe it. You are doing so great. This is the second to last belt in Recorder Karate 1. You are almost to the point where you'll be working on your black belt in Recorder, and I am so proud of you. If you are watching this video and you want to earn your red belt, your brown belt, you should already have earned your red belt. You should have earned your white, yellow, orange, green, purple, blue, and red belts. If you haven't earned all of those, you need to go back and watch the other videos and earn those first before you work on this song, which is Amazing Grace, to earn your brown belt. Now, in this we have a few rhythmical things about the rhythm, the tas, the ts, those kind of things that make this song a little bit different. It's a new thing that you're learning about how to count, and you'll see this over here. Normally this says 4/4, but now it says 3/4, and what that means is that each measure is going to have 3 beats. This is what gives songs kind of a waltz feel, that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, da, 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 da. This time signature does. And it means that there's only 1, 2, 3 in each little measure, 1, 2, 3 beats. Okay? And so where we're going to have is sometimes we'll need a note to fill the entire measure, like here. But we don't really have a note that just naturally lasts 3 beats. So we take a half note and we put a dot after it. And what that means is when you add a dot, it adds half of the value of the note back to the value of the note. So if the value of the note is 2, half note ta gets 2 beats, then half of that would be 1. So we add a 1 to the 2 and we get 3. So now a dotted half note will equal 3 beats. Ta and we have that tie that we learned about in another song, and so we tie the 3 beats of that half note to the 2 beats of this half note. So dotted half note 3, regular half note 2, so 3 plus 2 is 5. So then we have 5 notes on this mi, so it'd be a ta breathe, because we have a little breath note right there, don't we? Okay, so you know ta, and you know ta, quarter note, half note. You know 2 eighth notes together, tt, and now you know a dotted half note. Well, right here we have 1 eighth note by itself, and right here we have the same thing. And before that we have a dotted quarter note. A quarter note is worth 1 beat. Well, half of the value of 1 is 1/2, right? So a half. So we'd add 1 plus a half is 1 and a half. The dotted quarter note is going to be 1 1/2, and then the just single T note, a single eighth note, is going to be a half of a note. So together that will make up 2 beats. Okay? So we have ta-ti, ta-ti, okay? Ta-ti, you know? So that's how it's going to go, because that is like half of an ta, half of a ta, ta-ti. Okay, so this will go ta, ti, 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 ta. Okay, I'm going to show you how that's going to work when we actually play that section of the song. But for right now, we can see there are no new notes, but we do use that F sharp again. So anytime you see an F in the song, I'm looking for one. Well, are there no Fs in the song? There are no Fs in the song. Hey, you don't have to worry about that F sharp. You would if there were Fs in the song, but there's none. Well, they made it really easy on you. No new notes at all, just new rhythm things going on in this song. So it starts on D, and we go up to G. You should look at your music, and I'm going to finger this and say it so you can hear kind of what it sounds like. You follow along and finger with looking at your music, okay? So we start on thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's D, the D right below the staff, right? So it goes D, G, B, G. So B, G, it's gonna go fast. D, G, B, G, B, A, G, E, D. Okay, let's do that again. Finger that first line. It's gonna go D, G, B, G, B, A, G, E, D. Good, let's play that line. 1, 2, ready, go. let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, if you're having trouble with that, pause the video and practice it a little bit slower, and then push play and go on. But you can keep on doing that, or you can just go back and do it with Mrs. Davis a few more times. Get that part under your fingers, okay? So the next part starts right at the end of the first line. That right here, right after the breath mark, that save. So we did a whole line to our breath mark. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. And then we would breathe, because you wouldn't want to breathe in the middle of that thought, right? And then we have that saved a wretch like me. And breathe. That me lasts 5 counts. Ta-ah-ah-ah-ah. There we go. Okay, so let's practice playing that. We start again on D. 1, 2, 3, 1, play. And I forgot what note we were going to. I was almost about to go to a C instead of a D, and then I realized it was a D, so you heard that little bloop when I went up to the high D. So remember D, you gotta roll that thumb off, and it's that second finger. So be ready for that D. Let's try it again. Mrs. Davis needs another shot at that. Okay, here we go. Just that phrase from That Saved a Wretch Like Me. 1, 2, ready, go. And then you breathe. There we go. Let's do that phrase one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Let's start at the beginning of the song and go as far as we've gone so far. So all the way from to through that long me note. 1, 2, ready, go. Not too bad. Let's go on. Let's do it again. Let's do it again one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. Now we're going to start here at I once, so it's gonna go, I once was lost. I once was lost. Once was lost. See how that's part of the word once? D, B, D, B, G. So it goes B, D, B, D, B, G. Then down to the D. D, E, G, G, E, D. So it's kind of a high one and then a low one, but the same rhythms, okay? Let's try that. We'll start on B, thumb, first finger. 1, 2, ready, go. That is the trickiest part in the whole song, okay? That is really tricky. From B to D, which takes your thumb away, back to B again, then back to D again, then back to B again, then down to G. So practice that right now. Let's just practice with saying the names of the notes and getting those finger changes happening, okay? So let's try B, D, B, D, B, G. That's what we need to get. Let's do it slower, okay? So remember when I'm doing D, I'm taking my thumb off too. Okay, taking my thumb off too. So it's B, D, B, D, B, G. Do that again. B, D, B, D, B, G. One more time. B, D, B, D, B, G. Yeah, let's play it together. 1, 2, ready, go. squeaking and squawking. Let's do it again for Mrs. Davis. 1, 2, ready, go. There we go. Now, if you still don't have that under your fingers, you need to pause the video and get that part under your fingers. The next part goes lower. Let's see how hard it is. We start on that D, but now O, M found. Okay, so this part goes. Now, as long as you blow really gently and you get those fingers going in the right spots, that one's not as hard. The B, D, B, D, B, B, G is much harder than this is, okay? So let's try this but now and found part. Again, 1, 2, ready, go. Remember to get those G's sounding really nice and crisp. We put that t-t-t tongue to the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth to get that t-t sound. Nice crisp start to the nose, right? So let's start it. I once was lost, but now am found, nice and slowly. B, D, B, D, B, G, D, E, G, G, E, D. Yeah, here we go. The hardest part of the song. Start on B. 1, 2, ready, go. Let's do it again. B. 1, 2, ready, go. Now the nice thing is I don't think that goes very much faster, if at all faster, than that right there. Okay? Let's slow it down just a little bit in case your fingers aren't quite getting there yet. 1, 2, ready, go. Mrs. Davis went a little crazy there in the middle. Let's try it again for me. 1, 2, ready, go. Try again. 1, 2, ready, go. There we go. And the very last part was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Starts on that D below the staff. Thumb 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now I want to see how fast the accompaniment on this actually is. We might already be going the right speed for this song. Well, let's double check it. 3, 1, 2. There we go. And that song, it's a little bit faster than what we had been practicing, but it's not super fast. It's kind of slow, okay? And you heard that Mrs. Davis squeaked a couple of times. That's okay. If you squeak a couple of times, go ahead and send in your video anyway. You'll still earn your belt even if you squeak a couple of times. That's fine, okay? Just keep practicing until you can get the notes and the rhythms right. And if there are a couple of squeaks or squawks, Mrs. Davis doesn't care about that. I know that you can do the main thing as long as the main part is right. So the notes, the rhythms, you're getting those right. Okay, let's practice that one more time. 2, 3, 1, 2. And that's it. As soon as you have it ready to play for me, go ahead and record it, turn it in, and you'll be on your way to working on your black belt because you'll have your brown belt. Awesome. Super proud of you guys.